Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And today we will be heading down to the Herbology class. Apparently on his own, because Ron has run off. Naturally, every single random student we walk past and talk to on the way will say something related to Herbology. Although my guess is that the actual class will consist of approximately 5 people. Also, let's see if the card combination club is open now. It is! And he's not wearing school uniform. So he gives us his card combination, it's the only one available right now. Here are the chests mentioned earlier in the game. If you get all 10 cards in a certain category, you can open these chests and they give you stuff. I'm not sure if we're ever going to open one. I mean, we have a fair amount of cards, but we're not that close to getting all the cards in a single category. And there's always 1 or 2 cards in a single category that are absolute bastard to get, so I don't know, we might get lucky. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's in here, so let's keep going. Some of these secret passages might open now, but I can't remember where any of them are. They're different from the first game. These things are normally secret passages. Apparently not. No, crap, where's the stairs? Here we are. There's gotta be a secret passage somewhere. Determined to find it. I know there was one on the first floor. So it's this statue, so I'm just going to check where that leads for future reference. Gets up to the mirror on the 4th floor. Okay, that skips 3 floors, might be useful to keep in mind. So outside to the greenhouses we go. And we get attacked by wild beasties. Well, a flobberworm. Such a great way to welcome you to school, you know. Can we steal anything from the gardens? Yes we can, there's a random pepper up potion. Not sure what that's doing there. Also, you'll notice that there were 3 greenhouses in the last game. One of them has apparently been taken out in a freak nuclear accident, because only 2. And anyway, we go into the one with 2 written on it, in Greenhouse 2 for Year 2. Herbology class is fun, says this person. Well, okay, no, I was wrong. There are exactly 4 people in the class, 3 of whom are main characters. Not counting the teacher, who informs us that we will be repotting mandrakes today. Mandrake root being a powerful restorative used to return transfigured people to their original state. However, the plants are dangerous because a mature mandrake root cries, and this cry is fatal to all who hear it. These are infant mandrakes. The cries of young mandrakes can't kill, but they can cause unconsciousness. Blah 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 blah. On your table you will find earmuffs. When you put them on, you won't be able to hear anything. That is indeed the purpose of an earmuff. Put on your earmuffs and begin transplanting the pots. That sounds fun. I must leave the greenhouse but will return shortly. At this, the mandrakes immediately escape. Harry notices this. Unfortunately, no one can hear him due to the earmuffs. They've also all apparently gone blind and haven't noticed the fucking plants running away. The plants that you were... Oh, never mind. I'll have to take care of this myself, Harry thinks. Apparently not realising that he could just tap someone on the shoulder or something. So yes, we don't have good old Ronald with us on this one. Into the back of the greenhouse we go. To go and hunt down mandrakes. Here's one. Well, it's a plant, so setting it on fire is probably a good idea. Seems so. Now it has some kind of sonic attack which hurts us, which I suppose you'd expect, but aren't we wearing earmuffs? We got given earmuffs for, like, precisely this purpose. Also not very good earmuffs. Maybe it just sort of stems the effect slightly, I don't know. I think Flipendo will do a bit of useful damage. I'm going to use up my MP here. Right, well that's got the first one. You receive a mandrake. Random encounter, let's fight. We're fighting something. I suppose I should be using Informers, shouldn't I? Because I'm running out of MP. Fortunately, I have some pepper potions, which I'll probably end up using. Unless the salamander turns out to be incredibly weak to Flipendo or something. The wonders of a Hogwarts education. Ah, crap, I'm dying. Pepper potion. Wiggenweld potion. Does fuck all, to be fair. What, 30 stamina points? What the fuck's that? I'm guessing fire isn't the best thing to use in a salamander, so... Oh, okay, it's weak as anything. Ah, we're not leveling up. We need to level up. Right, let's heal. What kind of garden is this? It's a fucking maze. I'm not... There's a boss battle over there. We're not taking on that yet. Ah, it's the incredibly weak salamanders. Verdimillious. Okay, so it's more efficient to use Duo on them because that kills them and takes up less MP than using Uno twice. Who needs Informer spell? You just try stuff out and see what works. Right, one more fight and we should level up. We're fighting a thing. Right, let's find out what this is. It's a Doxy drone. Now it's vulnerable to Flipendo. Excellent, that's cheap. Bit of a long animation, that. Victory! Right, we've levelled up, so let's take on the second Mandrake. Ow! That actually hit me. Mandrake number 2 recovered. Right, so now we've got to beat the boss fight and then we've got to beat a final Mandrake. So we need to heal Harry up before we do this. What have I got in the way of candy? Every flavour beans! Might as well use them up. What's that put him on? Ah, range of 1 Wiggenweld potion instead of 2. Okay, gives us a little bit left, and a pepper potion as well? I think so. Right, here we go. For whatever this is. Some kind of fire crab. Right, well, let's find out what it's weak to. It misses, which was very convenient of it. Giving us a free turn to identify it. Vulnerable to nothing, resistant to Vermilius and Incendio, which we don't have yet. The 2 flame-based attacks. Well, to be fair, I could have told that myself. Okay, it's vulnerable to nothing in particular, so let's just try Verdimillious on it, because that's basically our strongest spell in theory. And that seems to work fine. This should be a cinch. Yeah, it's not even that strong. Maybe a bit costly on MP, but the Mandrakes are easy enough to beat, and we've got 1 more Pepper Up potion. See, last game, Fred and George had set up shop in Card Collectors Club. I can't remember where they are in this game. They have a shop. I think it's up in some special room on the 7th floor that they've somehow managed to rent out. Apparently. I have to make it a priority to find out where that is so we can buy stuff. Well, to be fair, that was easy. Right, drink 1 more Pepper Up potion so we can beat this last Mandrake. Almost cleaned us out of Pepper Up potions. You know, we could have just fetched the teacher. Or tapped someone on the shoulder or something. And again, victory was achieved. Off we go. Yo. Today's lesson is obviously spoiled, so class dismissed. This seems to happen a lot in these games. Ah, and she teaches us Incendio. Marvellous. And our next class is good old Professor Lockhart. That'll be fun. I'm gonna get a new card combination. Right then, next up, Defense Against the Dark Arts. Let's go. Now before we do that, if I remember rightly, the next class isn't combat based, so we don't need to worry about finding Fred and George's shop just yet. However, If I can get on into the Great Hall, there's something I need to do before I forget. Behind the Great Hall, I believe it was there in the previous game as well, but I never had any reason to go there, is the portrait room, which, as you might imagine, contains portraits and statues. They say various highly amusing things. Somebody said that I have rocks in my head. This isn't a bad job, but there's too much standing around, because I don't have legs. However, one of the portraits is of a certain Wendelin the Weird. Unfortunately, I can't for the life of me remember which one. So, they all appear to be male. That guy on the end I'm not sure about, but God's sake, we have to fight. Possess suit of armour, and I've got hardly any MP. Don't know if I'm going to be asked to fight this guy. Fucking hell, he's strong! Right, let's leg it. What? I thought Wendelin the Weird was in here somewhere. Okay, my apologies, good viewers. I've clearly got this wrong. Right, let's look into this and return to the issue in the next instalment. Somewhere, and I logically think it would be the portrait room, there's a portrait of Wendelin the Weird. And we have a misprinted Wendelin the Weird card, which is of interest to the portrait. And that's the next step in the item trading thing I was telling you about. So, yeah, we'll try and sort that out. But for now, let's just proceed to the 3rd floor for our DADA class, which is located up in the corner here. And again, there are 4 people involved. The same 4 people, apparently. It's that random NPC in the corner. I am Gilderoy Lockhart, member of the Order of Merlin, 5-time winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award, prize cunt, and your new Defence Against the Dark Arts teacher. I've talked about enough about myself. Perhaps one of you would like to talk about me now. Blah 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 blah. My purpose is to train you to face the most dangerous creatures known to wizards and or witches. These, for example. Some vaguely irritating pixies. And so Lockhart randomly decides to let them into the classroom, where they wreak havoc. Well, 2 pixels fly across the screen anyway. Lockhart is completely unable to round them up, and so immediately legs it out of the room. So it's time for another mini-game, where Harry, Ron and Hermione round up the pixies. Well, kind of just me playing this mini-game. I don't know if random NPC in the corner is supposed to be helping either. So, yeah, let's do it. Great classes we've had so far, eh? Yeah, so I'm not doing all too well at this. A couple have escaped. Oh yeah, I got 2 in 1 there. Aren't I awesome? Come on, I clearly got both there. It's clearly a 3 in 1. Okay, so as can plainly be seen, I'm not all that great at these minigames. Anyway, apparently between us we managed to capture all the pixies and put them back in a cage. Good show. Blah 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 blah. Top marks to all. Blah. Off you go. So both our classes so far have involved various semi-dangerous creatures escaping and us having to round them up. Great. Anyway, Ron Weasley has joined the group again, as has Hermione for the first time. Whoop-de-doo. And out of the room we head. We were intercepted by McGonagall. Please meet Mr. Wood on the Quidditch pitch for the first practice of the season. Yes, as we all know and love, Harry Potter is a member of the Gryffindor Quidditch team. A weird sport where they fly around on broomsticks and generally attempt to kill themselves, apparently. Actual participation in Quidditch was noticeably absent from the last Game Boy Color game, but has been instituted in this one as a mini-game. And yes, time for our first practice. And we have a new card combination, by the way. So, lots to look forward to next time. We'll be looking for a tuck shop, we'll be looking for a portrait, and we'll be looking for a shitty Quidditch minigame. Don't miss it. See you soon.